Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our Heavenly Parent Holy Community Oceania Hundoke, together with Rev Yutaka Yamada. Today is Tuesday, the 26th of November 2024, or the 26th of October in the 12th year of Chonilgul. Thank you all for coming. Let's begin with a bow to our true parents of heaven, earth, and humankind, Chanji Chimpumimge, Chombe, Paro. And let's recite our family pledge, both in Korean and English.
가존만세 8. 천일국 주인, 우리 가족은 참 사랑을 중심하고 천일국 시대를 맞이하여 절대 신앙, 절대 사랑, 절대 복종으로 신의 일제 이상을 이루어 지산 천국과 천산 천국의 해방권과 속방권을 완성할 것을 맹세하나이다.
Family pledge number 8. Our family, the owner of Chonilguk, pledges having entered the era of Chonilguk to achieve the ideal of God and human beings united in love through absolute faith, absolute love, and absolute obedience, and to perfect the realm of liberation and complete freedom in the kingdom of God on earth and in heaven by centering on true love. Thank you. Just join me. I'll offer the opening prayer. Our most beloved Heavenly Parent and our loving true parents of heaven, earth, and humankind, we're grateful to be able to begin the day with you, to welcome the sunrise and to see the life start anew each morning. Every day is a new start. Every day is an opportunity to explain about you, our Heavenly Parent, explain about our true parents, and also help people receive the blessing through our true parents. This is really a great opportunity that we have to be attending our true mother in her golden years and also in our golden age, to be able to invest, knowing that the kingdom of heaven has been realized, all historical debt has been completed, and the fulfillment of your will has been realized, and we are marching towards the victorious opening of the Chongyol Sanctum within the Chongwon-gun, this global temple that will be the place where everyone can come to learn about you, our Heavenly Parent, and about our true parents, how they live their lives and how the world was restored back to your original authority, as it was before the fall. We know that this is what you've longed for, and we also know that you want to see it happen as quickly as possible. Still, billions of people don't fully understand or recognize the truth, but we want to be able to help realize your ideal by investing without limitation, without stopping, so that your will is fulfilled finally and completely. We know every blessed family has the responsibility to complete, and we know that our desire is to do so as quickly as possible. So we're grateful to be here together as a community, and we ask your presence as we share together your word. I offer you this in my name, John Adamides of the Blessed Central Family. Arjun. Thank you. Let's offer a warm welcome to Reverend Yutaka as he shares this morning.
Good morning, brothers and sisters. Thank you for joining today's morning Hundoke. Today is also a beautiful day. Let's begin the day today together with our heavenly parents and true parents. So thank you, everyone. Now our Reverend Stone and myself came to Wellington, New Zealand. So there is also the VIP Providence. Please also pray and chanson. And also I'm also try to coming to Auckland later, maybe 28. So this sudden visitation, but I hope everything is going well. Thank you for your prayer and support always. Okay. And today is the November 26th. Do you know what day today? Today is actually the True Parents' first visitation to Australia and Oceania. So already 32nd anniversary. So we have to remember the time. That time True Parents came to Australia and also New Zealand and gave the special calligraphy. The unified world begins from Oceania. And also the 만민의 해방은 자력으로. So the human liberation is by own power, right? I don't clearly remember in English. So anyway, this is the special calligraphy. And already 32 years passed. So how was it? It was fulfilled or not? You have to remember once again. And True Parents came to each country several times. And during that time period, True Parents gave the special message to members, leaders, and also each countries. We trying to find that time the recording tape or video, but then it's not easy to find the direct voice. But and also, do you know about footprint project? How about the visitation of True Parents in each country? But this is really the historical matters and the special things. If we don't prepare those True Parents visitation memory, historical things, or even the message of True Parents, then what's happened? Eternally, those memory, those historical contents would be lost. That's why what's happened in the future, the prime minister or president of our nation will ask, I heard True Parents came before. What did they say? What was happened? If prime minister or president ask you about that history, what kind of things can we give? And how can we explain at that moment? That's why today is 32nd anniversary, but through welcoming or celebrating this anniversary, we have to remember those visitation of True Parents in each time period, and we have to remind and determine again. So those moment is important. So please reflect our True Parents visitation, and also let's determine well. So thank you for your support. Okay. So I'd like to share activity photo or activity things. So December 1st, we will have navigating teenagers by Heavenly Parenting. So this education seminar will be happening on December 1st. So this is the program, the Parenting Teenagers, Building a Life of Faith as Foundation for the Blessing, Beauty of the Holy Community. So those contents are really good content. Please also join or guide our parents, especially who has the teenager children. This is also helpful or support well. Okay, next, last Sunday in Sydney, we had the choir service. So it was so beautiful. You could see all second gen and the choir team and Heavenly Top Gun, UPA gathered together and organize the choir service. So it was also beautiful. Yomi also gave solo. Oh, these really beautiful things. And all brothers and sisters gathered together and we enjoy and inspired a lot. Turumada is emphasizing about the choir service many times. And through music, we can invite young peoples or new peoples. So through these things, we can also develop our content and more and more. the music or art or culture. Through these things, we can open the way to create the new moment. So this is also a beautiful Sunday that time. Then next, our 3 UPA heavily UPA missionary finish their mission for 3 months in Sydney and go back to Korea today. So after Fundok, immediately they will go to the airport, they will go back to Korea. So 3 months was really quickly finished. And during this time, they really hard work for witnessing our members, guests, and also deliver the true mother's heart. So we are really appreciate for their investment or their chanson. So after reading the Fundok message, then they will give the greeting message. Please also listen and welcome and support well. So thank you, our Top Gun UPA missionary. So we will listen later. So this is hardworking. This is also celebration last Sunday. So really, once again, thank you, our UPA missionary. It was also a beautiful time. And finally, and also this is the Brisbane side. Brisbane side organized also the Christmas service. So many brothers and sisters gathered together. Brisbane family member, Queensland group. Oh, that's also great. And this is Solomon Island. Solomon Island has also many activities. This is the service project. So thank you, Solomon Island. So anyway, all nations are investing well. Let's offer the victory and the happiness to our heavenly parent and true parents. So thank you, everyone. Okay, so today we will go to Fundok from Word of Chansangyeon, returning the creation to God and the pursuit of leisure activities. Let's study together, please.
When people grow old after working industrially all their lives, they should return to live in the natural world. After feeling and living with God's love, this is their destined path to go to the heavenly kingdom. God likes the hobby life. Many hobbies are related to creation. All kinds of activities are waiting for you. You will never tire of them. As your hobbies accumulate, you will automatically draw closer to God's world. This is the best life people could wish for.
Yes, thank you. In order for human beings to live with happiness and in the peace, God created those environment and also nature or life of hobby. The Father is mentioning about this point. So what kind of daily life do you have? Still, we are so busy in the providence of restoration and to build a nation of Chonikuk. That's why we are standing the front line. But in the same time, we should understand that God's vision and God's ideal toward us, toward the ideal, or we are going to fulfill or going to aim the ideal of God. This is really important. So in your environment, some of you are living together with ideal of God or hope of God. So in this meaning, we have to also understand the value of the nature, and also we can think about life of hobby. Some people like to take a photo. Some people like to raise up the animal or take care about plant or several things. So through doing the life of hobby, we can also feel our heart become more richer, and also our heart will be having the happiness. So please think about life of hobby. Please.
God did not force himself to create. He created in order to feel excitement. We too need to feel God's excitement at the time of creation. We don't have hobbies because someone tells us to. We have them because we want to. We are irresistibly attracted by them. Getting enough sleep becomes unimportant. We cannot live without pursuing our hobbies. Certainly, having hobbies does not depend primarily on money or other circumstances, and we do not engage in them for the sake of making money. Everyone needs hobbies. Therefore, our hobby life, the hobby industry, hobby research, and so forth should all be carried out in joy together with God. Only then can the beloved sons and daughters of God appreciate and pursue hobbies, for they belong to God. Otherwise, they will remain Satan's possessions.
Yes, this is also important word. Father said, God did not force himself to create. He created in order to feel excitement. We too need to feel God's excitement at the time of creation. So we can see these things. When God created the universe, God created with or in the excitement. So, and also happiness. Through this process, God felt also a lot of happiness and excitement. When you live in the daily life, what kind of things is the central life of your life? So if your life is connecting directly to heaven's wish, providence together, this is also great things. And Father said, our hobby life, the hobby industry, hobby research, and so forth should all be carried out in joy together with God. Only then can the beloved sons and daughters of God appreciate and pursue hobbies, for they belong to God. Otherwise, they will remain Satan's possession. So this field is also important field. Please.
In the future, no one will want to work in a factory. In that future era, we should be able to travel all over the world. In today's world, people lead such busy lives. They are pitiful. They live under stress and have no hobbies. They are all slaves. Everyone is part of a machine-like process. People live more than 80% of their lives without self-awareness and follow mechanical routines. Therefore, in the future, we must develop the hobby industry. It will be different from today's leisure industry.
Yes, the Father is showing our daily life. Every day we are busy. We don't have time to have hobby, but we should find also these things. We should find the things which we can invest in our life. And leisure industry. The parents also invested for this field. So we need to create this original culture or those environment. So in this session, we are talking about this returning the creation to God and the pursuit of leisure activities. So let's find the hobby well and let's find the leisure well. Because what is God's wish? God is not wishing us to live with only just suffering or not interesting. God wish us to live with happily or happiness or excitement. When we witness the people, we can also imagine the guest or spiritual children's smiling voice or happy face and to meet with them. That's why when we think about the God's heart, we can also connect with our lifestyle together. So this is the last part of this section. So we can remember those living style of the leisure or hobby. And next, we will continue the next section. Section 2, the original museum of creation. So please continue.
We need to understand that due to the fall, everything in creation was sacrificed, and that we fail in our responsibility as owners. Therefore, we need to connect to nature, embrace everything in creation with love, and reconnect it with God. Who can do this? Since it was Adam and Eve who separated heaven and earth from God, the blessed families, as perfected Adam and Eve, need to resolve the wounded feelings of heaven and earth and reconnect everything to God. When God observes all things of creation in the Pantanal in Brazil, with its flat, wide wilderness of clean water, he should be able to see a playground where everything lives and plays happily.
Yes, please continue.
We and our descendants need to grasp the original heart of God when he created this area. We should long to see everything in creation living happily. When we bring God, true parents, and all of creation together in one heart, easing the longing of their hearts, we will be qualified to be the owners. For this reason, the Pantanal is an important region. In the future, the Amazon territory could provide the resources for great renewal of humanity.
Thank you. Do you know the providence of Pantanal? True Father is talking about the providence of South America. God created this universe and this earth. And during the human history, many civilizations developed a lot. But where can we really see the original place which God created without being touched by human hands? This is exactly the place of South America, or this Amazon, or that area. There is nature, there is animal, there is also the plant. And we can find the original place where Adam and Eve were living together with the nature. That's why to the parents imagine those God's heart or creation or even the first life of our human ancestors and prepare those places. So Pantanal or South America, we could see there was those hope and wishes of the parents. Please.
Building a new Eden in Jardim, Brazil. How uncomfortable a place is Jardim. You have to long for Jardim more than any other place, even though you may never feel comfortable there. You have to shed tears of desire to go there. You should yearn for it when you look at the moon and when you look at the sun. You should look at all the life forms of creation that are under the care of that sun and express your yearning to go there. You need to wash from your heart the sorrow you felt when making conditions to be an offering in front of the God of grief.
Yes, thank you. How is this? I believe many elder blessed family visited to South America or Jordan workshop. The Jardim workshop in Jardim that time. So when you see the moons or stars, or when you see the uncomfortableness, what kind of things do you think? Or did you think? Do you want to stay continuously at that place, or did you think to go out that uncomfortable place quickly? We can see those also place. Please.
Jardim represents the original starting point where all of creation is gathered, like a museum of the universe. Therefore, the area of Jardim is the focal point for all of creation. You need to go to Jardim, where the primal creation exists, and shed your blood and sweat for at least 3 years for the sake of the liberation of the homeland. Because water symbolizes the world, you have to labor and build heaven in the midst of water. You need to do the same things true parents have done.
Yes, thank you. So Museum of God's Creation. We can see the sake of the liberation of the homeland, we have to go through the difficult course and shed tears, blood, and sweat. So when you go that place, you can also feel those creation of God directly. And we are the one who will create the kingdom of heaven. Please.
We must quickly care and restore the creation that was destroyed due to the fall. We must reintroduce to the world the species that have become extinct. For this reason, we need a bird museum, for there are over 1,500 species of birds in Brazil. We should establish a bird museum for those 1,500 species of birds, and also a museum of insects. Once these museums are built, the people of the world will visit Jardim as an educational center for children. Since Jardim will be where museums appeared under God's providence, we are developing Jardim in order to create an environment where God can enjoy watching his creation. That means Jardim is like Eden.
Yes, that's great. So we will protect the nature and we will give those things for our children, or using these things for our education for the next generation. Originally, those nature are already ready to educate or guide the human beings. And we can also learn many things through the nature. That's why sometimes we will leave from our own environment and to go to the natural place, or even if you can go, you go to the Jardim and receive the original education. So it's really the beautiful things. Please.
We are raising many parrot species on our Jardim farm. Parrots can live together with people naturally. The ostriches frequently come to us because we feed them. They have become so close to the people now that they do not run away when someone approaches them with food. We should create a world where Adam can mingle with the creation, just as when God was happy to behold his original creation. I am working toward that now.
Yes, thank you. So can you see this pretty parrot, moving parrot? We can see the original, you can feel the original happiness. Please.
No matter how dirty water is, it always finds its level. No matter how bad a person is, he should know how to balance himself. My coming here to Jardim doesn't mean I have some special relationship with Brazil. People representing the 5 races of humankind are living here. Although I do not speak their language, I don't think they are different species. They are my kin, my younger brothers and sisters. I am reuniting with them after living separately for 6,000 years. Therefore, even though we don't share the same language, habits, or customs, they naturally welcome me with joy.
Yes, we can see those beautiful places. So original environment were prepared in Jardim. So this is the final slide, please.
I researched the area within 200 kilometers of Jardim to see what kinds of fish inhabit the territory. Myriads of mosquitoes bit me while I explored this area. Did I do that for money, for fame, or for political support? I did it to save dying people, my brothers and sisters. If I did not think in this way, then who will save the people of the world? Has any politician or nation ever thought like that? With this focus, we will mine the resources in the ground and export them in a way that the local people want to have it done. If they need something, I will provide it. If they need a factory, I will build it.
Yes, thank you. So through the things we can understand our heart or love of through parents. When we see about the providence of true parents invest in order to solve the problem from the root. There are so many problems in even the world level, and many nation is just thinking for their own national benefit. And more than that, they are not easy to invest. But how about our true parents? Invest in order to solve the root problem even for the world level. That's why through these things, we can also think and we can also do together for solving the issue and creating the ideal nation and the world. So today we share about the word of true parents, talking about the hobby or even nature, how those things is important. And also once again, I can realize true parents is mentioning about the providence of Jaldim. When they went that place, surely true parents gave a lot of message, and those messages remain. That's why we can learn those message which was given in the South America. So surely true parents gave those beautiful message in Australia or New Zealand, Solomon Island, or Samoa. When he came, surely to the parents gave many idea, wishes, and hope to each country. That's why understanding or keeping or reminding those record of to the parents message is very precious. So each nation, we have to prepare those contents together. So anyway, thank you for joining today's morning Hundokkei. Every day, God will give the new contents. So let's study well and prepare well. And also once again, I thank our missionary. Your investment and your heart is so much precious. And we felt so many through mother's love through you, or heavenly parents and true parents' love from you. So please appreciate and let's pray for their successful the next stage. So thank you for everyone to join today. Have a great day. 감사합니다.
Kamsahamnida, thank you very much, Rev Yutaka, to share as always with us and really to focus on our future. I mean, I'm looking forward to spending more time doing hobbies. So I'd like to ask the missionaries to make a comment, if they can come up. Yeah.
Hi, good morning, everyone. We are GPA student and we are leaving today. So I want to say something like briefly. I love you, everyone, and thank you for always support us and loving us. Thank you for everything. Yes, next. It has been such a joyful time in Australia, where I was able to learn and grow so much through the activities here. And so today we are returning to Korea, but once a mission field, always a mission field. We will always remember, cherish, and pray for Australia. We will strive to share all the love we received here in Australia with others. Thank you always, and we love you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning. I'm Tammy from Japan. For the past 3 months, we have had the opportunity to carry out missionary work in Sydney. It was not always easy, but thanks to the foundation of devotion and pioneering efforts laid by the first generation, we were able to meet guests whom we could truly consider like us. Furthermore, we were deeply touched by the love we received from Blessing family, who welcomed us into their homes and supported us. The beauty of Australian nature, the delicious food, and the kindness of local people gave us so much love and energy to continue our witnessing efforts. Lastly, we hope that our small acts of devotion, love, tears, and effort will continue to resolving the difficult challenges faced by everyone in Oceania community. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. We are so happy for you to be here, and we received so much of love and inspiration from you, and really it brought a lot of hope. And we want to really look after your guests, and really hope that that they carry out all their studies so that they become full-time members themselves. So thank you for your love and support of Australia, and we will miss you. And many of us all love you. So we want to hope that in the future you get the opportunity to come back to Australia. Yes, so thank you. Yeah. Yeah, if anyone wants to make a comment. Yes, Katrine, go ahead. Thank you. Please unmute. Yeah.
Yes, I want to really thank each one of them, of course, especially the three who are leaving today. It was truly like a breath of fresh air among us. And usually, we all know we should be on the giving side of life. But truly, I feel we have received so much from them. They are so pure and so enthusiastic, and so, the things we were a long time ago and that we should be still like now. So anyway, want to really wish them a very safe and trip first, and all the very best in Korea or wherever they will be going in the future, and wishing truly beautiful future for each one of them. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, Mr. Rai, go ahead.
I think Reverend John is crying. Not only Sydney, we know like everyone, Sydney member, or Catherine, it's loved, had a good time, but also a very short time, they come Melbourne, and a long way, 1,000 kilometer. I think John or other, I think driving and come back. I think, I don't know, we are sleeping or looking at for outside. It's also stay short time, but incredible supporting Chombo event with Dr. Kim and all over Rev Yutaka, everyone. And also maybe you saw Daniel's family, 6 children. And I think for future, after you're going back, and also one day you have a start family, challenge to the Daniel family, 6 gratitude. I think this is one of the direct witnessing. We pray for that. But anyway, thank you for your, I think, for came to Australia. Great mission. And thank you. We all one express thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Yes, Greg, go ahead.
Yeah, hello, good morning. Yeah, thank you, UPA missionaries. I had an amazing experience with you when you came to Melbourne. John was there as well. They asked me to answer some questions which were designed by UPA students. And there were many, many questions, like about 50 questions I didn't expect. But they were asking, you came to Australia, me, our family, my family, came as national messiahs, and how was it, and what's your experience of missionary work in different places? So I started to talk, and then during that talk, just all these tears came from me, which is very unusual for myself, because I don't normally. I was surprised I had this emotion coming up, and I really thank the beautiful sisters for asking me these questions and helping me to realize many things through these questions, and just being there, and their presence was so special and so wonderful. So I wish them all the best for their journey. Thank you for coming. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. That's great. Yes, Silvana, go ahead.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
I just want to say that when the sisters came through the give and take with the sisters, I felt how much True Mother wants to love Australia and each one of us. And they really like a channel, like a bridge between True Mother and us. They're really very close to True Mother. I believe all the UPA, the Heavenly Top Gun missionaries, this is really how True Mother is giving us encouragement and love. And like Katrine said, she's, sorry, there is a dog next to me. Can you make a noise? It's how True Mother wants to inspire all of us to go back to the origins, to what we truly were like the sisters years ago. And there is nothing really stopping us from continuing to be like them. So it was, yeah, I'm very, very grateful to the sisters. I don't think they realize how much they have given. Yeah, I don't think they realize that. So I want to tell them, thank you very much. Bye.
Thank you.
Have a safe flight back.
Yeah. Yes, Greg, go ahead.
Yes, good morning. Thank you so much to the sisters, UPA sisters, and all the missionary sisters. We had a time that most people didn't see. That was when they came to our house and we had dinner together. And it was a very joyful time. And because we have 4 grandkids, and they just went crazy. Crazy with happiness and just running around, and it was such an amazing natural scene. And the sisters just really I could just see how there's so sort of a beautiful family spirit and such a natural interaction. So anyway, we thank them so much for all their investment, and we really, really wish them God's wonderful blessing for the future. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And from New Zealand, looks like, yes. Go ahead.
Good morning, Rev Yutaka and all leaders and brothers and sisters of Oceania. And thanks to the UPA the members for the 3 months of the service in Australia. And also the welcome the Rev Yutaka and Tom to the New Zealand. Actually, I didn't know you are already here. Anyway, thank you for coming. And I just like to introduce our missionary to say something to UPA missionaries as they they are members.
Thank you for your hard work over your past 3 months. We are also members of Oceania, and we feel what you have experienced as a work. See you in Korea.
Yes. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, Reka, go ahead.
Yeah, good morning, everybody, and good morning, UPA missionaries. Yeah, thank you very much for your hard work, investment, and love to Australian community. Just to remind, I think I shared the other day at the breakup session, but just to see those young missionaries completely one with True Mother and so dedicated for the missions. I just remind that Joshua and Caleb went to Canaan, second generations, completely united with them. So I feel so like hopeful, yeah, the future of God's providence. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah. Yes, Reka, yeah.
Sorry, I think I could say yesterday I was joining the Chonsingwon prayer, and Lee Ki-sung, he talked about Australian sister. I hope I can say, and yes, she was then having a difficult with cancer, but he was reporting that she was completely cured last night. So yeah, he was talking about there was a central evil spirit in the nose, her nose, and 16 in her bodies, other parts, and yeah, but completely cured. So I thought, wow, such a so powerful. Yeah, I just wanted to share. I hope it's okay for Yashi.
Yeah, yeah. But, yeah, That's true. We went up and visited her with the Heavenly Top Gun missionaries before the UPA came. We went up to Queensland and we did a small workshop up there, and we visited all the families, and we went to Yassi's home, and she was explaining. And also we have seen in Australian announcements that the prayer for her, and her showing her cancer in the nose and how it didn't go away, and got operated 2-3 times, and then we as you know, there's a daily Chongsim prayer group, and Yassi joined that some time ago, and miracles happen. And always do. When you make the conditions and you have the faith and receive so much and give so much, then the collective effort of everyone praying together in Chongsim Wan really does make miracles happen. And she finally can say that she's free of the cancer. So yeah. Thank you. Okay, it's time now for us to offer our unison prayer, and I'll just bring up the screen. And there it is. And let's pray together. Thank you. Jew, Jew, Jew. Thank you, everyone. Thank you again, Rev Yutaka, and we'll and have a great, safe trip back to Korea, and hope to see you again in the future. So, thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you, missionary. Have a good day.
Thank you, sisters.